But what is the whole purpose about DNA? Yeah, it's instructions to build an organism. But your instructions are only good if you actually use them. So for us, what is actually using those instructions is proteins. So our cells take snippets of our DNA. They make the complementary strand or the matching strand from one side of our DNA. They take that code out of our nucleus and they feed it through basically this machine, our ribosome, that decodes it to create our proteins. So for us, our body is able to make a certain amount of proteins, but we need over 100,000 different proteins for our body as a human to function. So we got to sort of think about it. If we don't have all of our proteins being made in our body, where are all of the proteins coming from in order to get these 100,000 different combinations to create the protein? What? Where do I get this? So, proteins are built from these tiny little building blocks called amino acids. So for us, we can kind of think about like Legos. We have different types of Legos, but they all follow the same rules. They have a spot where they can clip into something, and they have a spot where something can clip into them. So for us, amino acids are made up of our basic life elements, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and some sulfur. We have 20 different amino acids to build proteins, but our body only produces 12 of them. So where do you guys think we can get the other 8? How do we get that into our body? What should we do? And then, so how is it possible to get over 100,000 different proteins if we only have 20 amino acids to work with? Well, think about again, like with the English language. We only got 26 letters, but we can come up with tons of different words. So let's talk about that for number 2. Number 3, explain another molecule that we remember from maybe credit 2, credit 3, that is made up of chains of smaller molecules. So for us, DNA is made up of sections that are bonded together to start to create that fun twisty helix. So remember, we had our base, we had our sugar, and we also had our phosphate group, I believe, as our backbone to connect everybody together. So if you're stuck, here's a good hint.